I got all the rockers off that one head still soaking. And then I did this today. That's my water bathtub there, homemade. Went ahead and cleaned up the valve covers and got them painted. And then I took all my boats out of the box and got them in my little basket was too big, too small, so I just dropped them in the bat. Just had to get them back out. Here's one of the old lifters that was in it. Actually, some of them look pretty good. Some of them done sit there long enough that they collapsed. The valve covers ain't perfect, but they'll do. We ain't gonna win no beauty contest. Of course, I used 80 grit sandpaper on it. I'm still debating on these heads, but as far as I know right now, that's what I'm gonna use right there. I'm fixing to run to town and get some diesel fuel to clean these up and clean my pistons up and get them ready to go. Yeah, I overlooked my homemade soaking pan there. It's got all my pistons, main bolts, mains, all that soaking in there. Got my bottom pulley soaking in there. I should say shaking, but soaking in there. And I actually probably could have got away with just putting oil pump in this motor and letting it run. Let me get over here. There's the rings out of it. That actually was pretty decent, but it's getting new ones. Of course, I guess you've seen my valve covers I cleaned up and painted today. Cleaning my motor mounts. I'm just going to reuse them because ain't nothing wrong with those. Now I soak my stuff in diesel fuel, all my parts and stuff, and then it'll go through another cleaning, and then it'll be ready to be put back together. But you know that diesel fuel might cause combustion inside the engine. But we'll see. Yeah, that's what I've done today, and I soaked some bolts to the engine in my vat too, so got them going. Still working on the heads. And that's about all I've done today. Today's been a slow day today for me. I think my neighbors think I'm crazy as out here sitting on the ground with a couch pillow under my butt. But you gotta do what you gotta do. If I can't stand to just sit in the house not doing nothing, something's gonna have to happen. But we're getting it in the right direction. At least all this will be cleaned up, so when I do go put it together, it won't be long. Yeah, I marked all my... Sorry about that, I had a car come by. I had all the pistons marked before I took them out of the motor. Some of these engines got what year they didn't mark them, and you had to mark them. And I went ahead and marked them when I took them out to be on the safe side. But they are marked on the side of the rod cap, so we good. And I just left the tape on there. They'll come off tomorrow. That's what I've been doing today. Just trying to get all this stuff cleaned up and get it ready to put back together and get it back in the car and get it where We can drive it around for a little while before we take off 128 miles in it. I imagine I'll probably change the oil in it probably half a dozen times. But that's what we've been doing today. And thought I'd give everybody an update. I'm slow, but I'm getting it there. At least I'm not just sitting on my hiney. We'll get it there. It might take me a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll get it there. Just catch us on the next one.